Good morning, my dear ones. Hello and welcome. Sorry for the messy background, but life is messy and we can't always choose when spirit wants to work with us. So I was guided to work today about using light language to connect into your auric bodies and to your heart center, and how when we are in our authentic self and when we are working authentically with our higher selves, light language is just a natural tool that flows through. I will say that with everything going on in the world, I have been kind of swimming in just sorrow and grief and empathy, and trying to figure out, what's my role? How can I fix this? What can I do to make the world a better place? And it's been hard. It's been challenging. And I got the message that my job is not to fix right now. That's a very human aspect, right? The mother in me, the leader, the boss, the teacher, the I want to help people, I want to fix things. But my role is to actually anchor in the light. And my job is to be here to usher and support other people in their awakening journeys as they wake up. Because I remember, I mean, I've always been on the spiritual journey, but I remember the morning when I woke up. It was this downloaded experience where I was folding laundry in my upstairs bedroom, and my kids were quietly playing. And I was in that same phase of grief and what is happening in the world. And I had this intense download where time stopped and everything got slower. And as the light left, I was blinking and thinking, what if everything I thought I knew, I don't know? What if I'm so new at remembering that I don't know anything anymore, and that I have to unlearn to be able to learn, right? It was about letting go of everything that I thought I was right and wrong and moral, and everything that I thought that I knew at that moment was shattered because they were all assumptions and perceptions that other people had taught me that I had accepted along the way. And from then, my heart just kept opening. And this is kind of a mirroring of that recently. And I've been working with light language my whole life before I understood what it was, before I could put a word to it, a name to it. As a child, I would be playing, and my mom called it gibberish and I called it the fairy language. Like, it was always a part of me. And then I go into theater and performing arts where I can be free. And during exercises, I would be doing light language, and everyone would be like, oh, cool, interesting. But it was just a part of me, and I kept trying to find a place, a space where I could have this come through, where I could open and heal my heart chakra, and I could restore love and compassion and emotional balance. And for me, it always, always, always came out through sound, through frequency, through laughter, through play, through music. It was just a part of me. And so when we are connecting in, when we are really activating the light language within us, when we are really trying to connect into our auric field and that energetic field that surrounds and protects us, we need to let go of all that emotional residue, those limiting beliefs, those outdated energy patterns that are just hindering our growth and our spiritual connection. We need to clear those blockages and those assumptions and those beliefs and those stories that we've told ourselves day in and day out. Our brain doesn't know what's true or not, anything we speak to it, our brain says yes. So if we're thinking the world is awful and I'm ugly and my children will never have this, and that's your brain's going, okay, well, we'll help you make that. We'll help you create that. And so it's about lifting open that veil. Right now, there is darkness in this world. We know this. It is being exposed, it is being shown, and this is not a bad thing. This is the light shining on the darkness that's been hidden for so long. This is a blessing. And as long as we don't, there are people who came onto this plane to expose the truth, to prosecute the truth, to you know, to to create justice. And there are those of us that are here to help heal and usher in the harmony and balance. So we go together. And so if you're going down rabbit holes of conspiracy theories at night, been there, do it. I do it all the time. Like we have to separate that cord because we know these things to be true, or we feel these things to be true. But we need to remember that our job is to clear those old patterns from our thoughts and from our auric fields, so that way we can start projecting a new energy and invite in new frequencies for ourselves, for the earth, for our children. And that really comes with a connection between your heart and your soul's purpose and the divine energy. And so Spirit came to me very clearly today about wanting to use light language to strengthen and heal our auric field, so that way we can create stronger energetic shields for ourselves, so that way the darkness, the evil doesn't penetrate, that we can really be this heart-centered anchor, using our heart as a compass and using our light language to kind of release this frequency out. So for those of you that are already speaking light language, I am going to I'm going to close and do light language. And you are free to have a conversation back with me. There will be natural pauses that will be built in by spirit. And you will use this time to let sounds or sighs or musical notes, whatever feels good. A lot of meditation is sitting and being quiet, but light language is allowing our voice to be the instrument of the healing. So in these pauses, hum, the sound of the universe is om, speak om, om. Allow, if you are musical, sing do, re, mi, fa, whatever it is, allow the music to move through you. Allow words, you might want to dance, you might want to just move your body a little bit to create that instrument. Open up your physical instrument for the light language. Allow yourself to call in compassion and non-judgment for both yourself and for others and for the world. And this will help you repair and strengthen your auric field. It will clear holes and leaks or weak points in your energetic field. And light language will come in as this benevolent life force, the sound frequency, the sound healing, to really help the health of your aura, and to create this beautiful nurturing shield around you, where we can anchor in the love, where we can focus on light, where we can allow the shadows to come to surface in celebration of their transmutation to the light, instead of thinking that they are winning. So our heart is where we process love and connection, and it's where we restore balance, and it's how we really should be moving through this world, through a flow of unconditional love. That's really just what it is. We should be here, and our hands are connected to our heart chakra. So our hands, anything we do with our hands, anything we cook, we make, we are anchoring in this love. We are loving our children, blessing them, kissing their third eye. We are we are really, really doing this from our heart center. And if every morning we can wake up and we can be in that flow of unconditional love, and we could really just allow our hearts to expand, it's going to help our auric body reflect that same state and that emotional frequency, which is just a higher vibration. So take a moment, and if you've never experienced light language, just allow it to wash over you. It's not meant to have words. It has messages, but it doesn't have words, because words are assigned by the roots of languages long ago, and they have different frequencies and vibrations and meanings, and some of which are not always good. So light language bypasses those tethers and allows the frequency of spirit, of divine, of source to come through. And so if you're new to light language, just allow this to wash over you. If you are already speaking light language, allow this to be a time to have a conversation, and just allow this and set the intention for this to open up your heart, to allow you to flow with unconditional love from within and from beyond, and that your frequency can be high enough to raise the frequency of other people around you, so you can heal and expand and really be connected into divine protection and a state of positive flow, of positive energy. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Calling in our guides, calling in our, oh, sorry, I didn't even realize that was down. If you want to close your eyes, you may. If you want to watch at me as well, because a lot of the frequencies come in through my hands, through my eyes. Or you can just put on your headphones and allow this energy to move through you. There are no rules. You accept and receive as you are divinely guided. Opening up our heart and clearing our auric fields and allowing our energy to be of the highest vibration and state and frequency. Maranakasina asanata. Maranakina sana okushnia sana aranatana asatana aka. Marana etina sakushnia manatia nasata. Dana kushinia sana aranata. Maniana. Rana akasino okshu putuina lakana. Kush. 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 Hum. Hum. Om. Yana. Om. Aum Aron Kushnia Sana Ina Kushnia Tana Ata Amo Kushnia Sana Atana Atina Atana Aka Marono Kushnia Sana Ata Natata Natata Kotono Anina Tata Okonoso Maranatana Sia Hana Moshnia Sakana Itina Marono Kushnia Sana Atana Mirana Ayana Rana Itina Sakana Ina Kana Irana Tana Sata Hamukushnia sana ina koshina saramukushnia pa nina asana ata maranata maranatana ata maranaka sana okushnia sana miranaka sarobukushnia sana ranata maranatina sakana irana sukunisina pana atana satania saka Marana akana sinato kushnia sana aparana tiena sata. Manatana. Iranakana sushana siana tana kushnia sana apu. Yana sata. Yana sata. Manasa kushnia sana fihina mokushnia singi idanatana. Iranatana emokushnia isanata harana ewa mokunya Sofia marana satana ikana sokushnia sana akana kushnia sakina somukunya sakina somukushnia nakana sina tada ata aranata marana shambala kamushnia sana arana kanyatana inarana kana sitana kushnia sana arana akal metana narasanata nanabokushnia sara kushnia satana ina Miananasa kushnia sana rana kushnia sana miakana kushnia sana atana iranatana ekano kushnia sana atana ayana aka rono kushnia sana atana akono kono idana komo kushnia akono kushnia manana sitana ata akomo tina ata akono ata akono tina kana sata. Kushnia sana aranatana. Kushnia sana atana ana. Kushnia sana atana ana. Kushnia sana akoponetina satana kushnia sana ta amatata. Iranakana so kushnia sana kushnia sana. Makushniyasana Atana. Dear ones, Spirit has come through and is thanking you so much for being here and for being a part of this experience. You are blessed, you are loved, you are surrounded by the highest white light and protected in all ways by the beings that love you and have your highest and best intentions at hand. Anything that is no longer of service to you, any attachments that are no longer of service to you, dissolve in this moment. Allow them to dissolve and go to the light. Stand, command, and demand in your power, in your light, to activate a new frequency within you and allow that frequency to tune within you. Finding the dial for the highest frequency for you. That ringing in your ears is often the connection of spirit and higher energies that you cannot process trying to move through. When you hear that sound, remember to turn the dial. Mokushnia sanarana tanaka sanabokushnia sata. Mokushnia sana arana kana sakoshnia sata. Just like an old-fashioned radio signal, static or different stations coming in, just allow that frequency to come in. Mokushni is at that highest frequency station. Shukla spirit and the divine guides around you, the earth, or there's so many frequencies around you, and set that for the highest frequency of Mother Earth, of yourself, and finding that dial. Kushnia sanarana kaso kushnia sanapa. Mina sana adana. Mina sana atana sa. Mina tana sata. Makashnia sana akana tina. Kushnia satana. Allow yourself to sit in this new frequency for as long as you are able. Listen for the sound of silence. It's a pure silence. No sounds around you. Just silence. And that is the frequency. That is when you know you are in a space of alignment. Makushniya sana aranatana sakanata. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you feel wonderful. Please sit in this frequency for as long as you are able. If you have any questions about light language, or you would take one of my activation courses or be more connected, please reach out to me, PaigeLussierJohnson.com. Many blessings, dear ones.